woman. You had your chance to die. Now it's over. You will live forever, they said.
And since then, nothing was the same. I got enrolled by the corporation like an eraser agent. My duty was to bring an end to this endless life. For our clients, it has become endless hell. I was a war, a pest, an angel of obliteration, a sword of divine destiny, a grain of justice in a desert of filth. I was the immense ocean that is here to erase every possible trail of anything that has ever existed. And I knew it. I think I can be invisible if needed. I can be very persuasive. The corporation enabled us humans to live forever in the network. It felt responsible for the feelings of its clients. My clients' lives seemed pre-recorded, as if it were lives that were not meant to be lived. My clients desired to be erased. They started to be aware that they were just spectators, watching their own story being unfolded in the loop. Although I wasn't honored to write the first word of their tale, perhaps not even a single letter, it was I who put the full stop at the end of their story.
wanna see this motherfucker burn.
Clear as the sun. Is there anyone who at least once has not been deceived by the idea of absolute purity? When in the middle of the night everything suddenly becomes clear and lights up. I'm not talking about that soft light that nourishes the landscapes of flowers and the feeling of life. What I mean is that sharp and dazzling flux that can reveal the vastness of knowledge or lies hidden in people. Maybe there's a light in this night, but someone has covered it. What if the self-deprecating creature is hiding its smears and cracked palms in the darkness? Everything is transient, but nothing can die.
Sta solo ai soldi, vedrai, un cazzo di banco. Sei capito un cazzo? Prendiamo la roba, andiamo a C'hai capito proprio un cazzo di niente.
These guys should be erased. In fact, so many of them need to be grateful for what I did for them. I'm not asking gratitude for my service. I let so many of them crash into the light bulb until they burn. Could you call it a service after all? I've erased so many of them. Fools who lived hundreds of reincarnations, all those that are accidentally chosen to live their miserable lives, but they never realized they could be in control of this game. Lost in the loop of boredom, until they hit me up.
I heard you.
I feel
Your thoughts. I think it's time we meet. Let me take you with me. I think you have erased enough. Come.
Every eraser suffers friction. The sunset meets the night. So the star
Can fall. Shadows are becoming longer.
until they take the entire world.
Look at us.
Feel us. You were us. We can see through your eyes. And you will be able to see through ours. Before we were erased, we were doomed to live this life forever in the loop. But it was you who took away the keys of this prison by setting the rules of this game. We were never considered to be the one that should survive. You call this thing life, but look now, it is a trap. Now, we will enjoy this world together, created upon the idea of purity. This is the world you have tailored for us. You are one of us.
life is just the data that feeds the stock market. It fills the game of cost, product, supply, and demand. You realize that with every move you make, you feed the system. You feed this tumor by just living in it, and you just can't stop feeding it. You can't even hold your breath, but your brain is still working and emits huge amounts of data. This data is used to upgrade the network, so what do you do? Do you start doing the opposite? Nice job, but you're still feeding it. So what do you do? Yes, oh, how did you not think about this yet? You can do something very randomly that only humans could do. Yes, you will do it, and then bam, you fail. Congratulations, you have failed in this game, because you tried to be human. Fuck you shout to the system. Well, fuck you, the system responds. Fuck you, I'm so quitting this. Fuck the system, I'm off here and there, online or offline. If I fail when I decide to be a human, then the system does not deserve me. Good, the system does not deserve you. And what if the system wants you to think like this? What if it led you to this conclusion with its powerful instruments of brainwash, using every message you read on social media? All the things that the system wants you to read will always be on the top of your feed. Thus, you will see only the things the system wants you to see. The algorithm prioritizes the accounts that are restricted to one topic, forcing every individual to enter the loop. This ultimately results in inhibiting one's own development. System instruments self-glorification to represent productivity as a determining factor evaluated by the network. The person is rewarded for choosing a complete restriction. In such a setting where stagnation is stimulated, a society as a collective product decays. Coming out of the loop is equal to coming out of a society condemned to decay. Coming out of the loop means to search for life out of the system. The strongest form of freedom deprivation is to forbid the possibility to evolve. Evolving on a spiritual or emotional level for a single person or a society. So, what do you suggest?
You know what you have to do when everything else is failing.
Reboot? The strongest form of freedom deprivation is to forbid the possibility to love. The strongest form of freedom deprivation is to forbid the possibility to lose.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. You had your chance to die. Now it's over. You will live forever, they said.
And since then, nothing was the same.